Oops, I forgot I had this up there. Sorry, my bad. Where's that? There we go. Hey there, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to a new episode of us here, your X's and O's. It's the PodSquares. Sam Crow, Big Hoss, Taskmaster Bill, our good friend Skin and Bones joining us here. We got a bit of a full house tonight. We might have maybe one other person jumping in later. But we're happy to hang out with you guys. It is Wednesday night, April 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. It still is. I never forget because I'm usually always so up late. I'm usually in the day ahead of me, so I'm not used to being in present time. But we're glad to be here. Glad you guys are here. Really exciting tonight for a lot of reasons. We're going to have some fun, have some lively topic of conversation. We might do a little bit of gaming at the end. We'll see how the night goes. Some announcement stuff we'll share. Big announcement here is, and we want to make sure you guys know this. I should get a screenshot for that. But we are now streaming this. We have created, and we're hoping to add other talent for. This is going on our YouTube channel, but we also now have the Airway Kingdom Network YouTube channel, which will feature this content as well as some of the other shows. We wanted to have a center point that's going to focus on all the talent that we offer here at the Airway Kingdom Network. And so the best way to do that is to incorporate another YouTube channel. So please make sure it is fairly new. If you want to like and subscribe, please do that. That'd be a great way to be notified anytime there's new content. You'll be able to know when any content is uploaded, and that could be from anybody. It could be from us. It could be from any of the members of the talent team. There's a lot of us involved there, so make sure you do that. We'd appreciate the support there. Same great content, just another way for you guys to watch it. So, excuse me, here we are. It's still hump day, the middle of the week. Hard to believe we're flying through this week, but we're here to have some fun. And how's everybody doing tonight?
Yay!
What's good?
Awesome. It's hump day. Any hump day is a good day.
Especially when you reach a certain age, yeah. No. Sorry, I just saying. I mean, that's a
This side of the earth is better than the other side of the earth.
Yeah, it depends on which side you're standing on, but that's very true. So
it's not quicksand.
No, pretty much we're good there. But this is great. We're gonna get some more. We haven't done an episode for a little bit. We've just been busy. A lot of things going on. We are trying to get some more things working for you guys. We talked about a lot of stuff. We're gonna share that in a little bit. We got a few things we can announce there. Some stuff we got going on. Some stuff we are going to talk about. We do have a new episode we're aiming for, which is on Friday night. We have a new Three Amigos coming out. So if you guys want to check that out, last episode was out this past week. You can check that out. More What's Up Bro Show stuff coming up this weekend. We're working on getting back a lot of things back. I got back into our website. So if you want to check that out, updated some things there, you guys can check that out. And our link tree, which I will put in at some point. I think I have it here. I got to see. I always get confused whenever I change channels here. We have some new shows that we're looking to do. We're going to announce that in case you guys are interested. I think I have the promo posters here. I don't remember if we did it on this show. I'm almost positive we. Oh, we do have a couple. Okay, I can add those actually. Which let me. And this will be fun too because I know it's been a minute since we've had our good friend Skin and Bones here. So I want to share this announcement first. Because, yeah, you know I got to do it. So
don't do it.
No, you got to. If
you don't got to do it. You choose to do it. There's a difference.
Well, I want to include Bones. He'll love this. So we got to give some backstory. So let's.
No, we don't need to share this with Bones.
Oh yeah, we do. We have not shared this photo on this show yet. So we're gonna share it. So like I said, I'm making the most of it. Okay. So the backstory is, we were doing the show. Was it last week? I think it was last weekend. And our good friend here, Mr. Big Hoss, was smoking his doobie, getting a little high in the air, and he made a proposal. He wanted to earn some extra bucks, so he agreed to a proposal if we gave him a certain amount of money, which we did. We had an idea for like a sort of fun little new character cosplay for him to do. So, and if anybody watching at home hasn't seen this, brace yourselves. It could be a shell shock to your system. We want to introduce here on this show. Big Hoss came up with the idea. We played around with it. And so Bill designed the logo. So please be sure. We're going to have this coming up in the near future on an episode. He's going to be dressing up.
Happy to fucking announce this, motherfucker.
But she does make house calls. We want to introduce to you Big Hoss, a.k.a. as Nurse Ratchet, the nurse that does make house calls. So And I mean full like sexy nurse outfit. He went the full 9 yards. He wanted it. We gave it to him. So
Oh, that was your proposal, the sexy nurse outfit.
but you guys know how contracts work. He took the money, so you accepted the contract. So
If there's something received, something's given. It's a tit for tat.
A lawyer could argue that Big Hoss was really inebriated and it doesn't count.
boy, when you say tit, that's a very bad choice of words.
I know. I realized that after I said it.
Especially if I do that.
That's why I
Here's a
gotta be
close
careful
up.
with you guys because I never know what you guys are going to do. I gotta be careful.
Exactly. Well, that's the funny thing. And see, this is the interesting thing was we were just sort of casually throwing this out there, and he said, "Hey, I want to make some quick bucks." And I said, "What are you willing to do?" And then I forget who took it this far, but that's actually a nice photo, though. I mean, that's a little creepy, but that's almost true to size. So, needless to say, and maybe if any guys want to do it, we can do it. He can do it here. We're going to get you the costume. We got the outfit picked out, some nylon leggings, a whole 9 yards. As some of the girls requested, you got to have your makeup done. You got the whole bit. So, you know, you wanted it.
Makeup done. I draw a line somewhere. I'm not getting my makeup done.
Oh, it's not going to look right. You don't want to look homely as a nurse, especially a sexy nurse. You got to have at least a little mascara or something.
Who are you supposed to do my makeup?
Some foundation.
Oh, I'm sure we can find somebody.
I'm sure there's somebody in the complex there that a little bit of foundation, little bit of blush.
You got to have at least one gay neighbor. I mean, there's got to be, you know.
Or any woman there who's over the age of 14 can do
Yeah. Trust me, that's the least of your worries. We can figure that out. That's not a problem. But that's going to be launched coming soon. We'll give you guys an announcement for that. I think we have some ideas for that. But hey, I go with the suggestions. I make the suggestions. When you dare me to, do I accept the dare? Yes, I do. So
I'm not doing no more fucking dares anymore.
So what I was gonna say? What did we learn from this little experiment? Sometimes you got to be careful whether you're drinking or smoking. You got to watch what you propose because sometimes.
Shut up! Don't even fucking give me the whole dad speech. Fuck you! Don't do it.
You guys, does anybody want to hear the dad speech? I mean, I'm okay to do it, but
you know how I'm gonna solve this problem?
No, how? I'm listening.
We're eagerly awaiting.
This ought to be good, yeah. You're gonna what? You're gonna smoke more Mary Jane there? What?
Damn right.
Okay. Oh, does that make you feel better? Okay. That doesn't make the problem go away, but if it makes you feel happy about it, sure, why not? So yeah, that's coming out there. That's gonna be exciting. That might be a summer. We might announce that. I'm thinking we should have done, and I think about this last second. We should have waited for a summer shoot. We could have done bikini photo shoot for that one. Should have done that instead. That would have been perfect.
Oh no.
You should do it on the 4th of July.
Exactly. See that?
No.
But to be fair, we have another show planned out for that. Ooh, actually, that reminds me.
Yeah,
We should put those.
That's right, yeah.
I almost forgot. You know, I have these things for a reason. Let me add those real quick. I also want to add. I need to add that too. I really gotta. At some point, I really have to edit a lot of these because the problem of it is that there's just so many things, and I always forget which one we're using. We need a podcast. We need for that one. We don't need that one, and I think I have the other ones there. Let me add those. We're gonna do the promo ones later. But let's talk about those real quick since we bring. Oh, first of all, here's one of the new logos. If you guys are looking for the, I'll just put this up quick. Looking for the. David's commenting. Let's see. He might have a point, actually.
Where's Pelgosi?
So he kind of. That's kind of a long.
I will let you navigate this one. Sam.
Yeah. So, oh boy, let me think. How do I navigate this one? I'm not sure. I know you've known him for quite a while, going back. So I don't know if you're familiar with how.
Nothing from the peanut gallery.
That's okay. No. I mean, Bones knows they go back, so you shouldn't be too surprised. So Poe is a very what's the word I'm looking for? He's a very high potent personality, we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this was an issue, and you may know this from back in the day. I think Deanie had this problem back in the day with the collabing with the shows there. So he has sort of, we still collab on a couple shows, but he kind of sort of has determined that he doesn't want to be overly involved in a lot of stuff, if that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he feels he's, for whatever reason, I mean, he's comfortable with most of us, but he feels that he always sees himself as a lone wolf, and he can't play well with others, which I know I have, and I believe Deanie has at one time tried to encourage him that that's not the case. But you can't always convince somebody that. So he's kind of just, we have him kind of in a limited capacity, I guess we'll put it that way.
Yeah, he's a
So
person. But I'll say this, and this is someone that can truly speak on it.
I know.
I compare it like this. Even though he's not a Busy Bone affiliate like me, or touched bases with the other, what were like Dragos, who was actually like Mo
Yeah.
Thug right into the Bone Thug fame.
Yep.
When Deanie came in and did his best to kind of extend his hands to artists and use his hand on the brand to do things, unfortunately, people think that when someone's tied to somebody like that, that it's going to bring instant success. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's not how any brand works. It wouldn't matter if you were tied to DMX. DMX had a lot of artists that never got their true breakthrough, and they had to do things. Wu-Tang is probably one of the only groups that everybody that dealt with Wu-Tang got a fair shot. Bone situation is a little different. They're a bit more different with how they spread themselves out. Like I told you before, the show started. They're just now through Flesh and Bone starting to rebrand on certain ends. Whereas with people that are with Busy, whatever we do is whatever we do. So if that's the DNA of the House of Busy Bone, you have to. It's just like being a part of this network. I'm never going to attempt, no matter who I am, to overstep your platform, your guys' platform. I'm just the grandfather that drops down on the grandkids to see what they're up to, man. And I throw my little tidbits out there to make it worthwhile. But I mean,
if you're grandpa, I could use some money.
Yeah, I know, right? Whenever you're ready to give it to me, I'll spread it to the rest of them.
I'll work it out in services.
Right. So
there you go. Yeah.
With that being said, I mean, I think that's just something that it might trickle into other things, because he mentioned it. I know you probably didn't catch it, but he kind of mentioned that when I first got on with you guys about being affiliated and stuff. But yeah, being a part of a team, no matter how big it is, you could work for Warner Brothers. I know people that worked for Rockefeller and all this and all that, and they end up in Indiana and they're doing other things. So for as long as the streak lasts, you have to capitalize on it. Just like taking time out here with you guys is love, because of our initial connection. Because what I can't talk about too much what I'm doing, but I'm doing some big things. So I'm not looking at the network here to do this and that. It's about whatever it does. It should be love with anything that you do. That's where a lot of relationships go wrong. People expect one person to carry you. It's going to be a lot going on. It's going to be this one thing I've learned with my last relationship here, which is more business, but it's also pleasure, is that if you're not in it to learn people or to learn the person to make yourself better, sometimes you might outgrow something, but you need to be learning it all, at all levels. So
let me say this: I've only been in the show with Skin and Bones a couple of times, right? But he makes an awful lot of sense.
Yeah, well, that's why I said that's why we gravitate, because usually similar people tend to have that connectivity that way.
I mean, you can feel the. Go ahead, Jason.
You gotta have love for what you do, and if there's no love with what you do, you probably ain't in the right business.
Yeah. Well, and I've been considering talking to you and Haas on the side about maybe my own solo, but I'm gonna be honest with you publicly. I wish I could have said this to him, but I don't think I have a number on him anymore. I've went through a few phones since we last had conference. But my thing is, I felt like he was the cornerstone. He was here before I was, but You know, if he feels that way, I'm more than happy to do some midnight type shit. You know,
Sure.
We'll talk off screen about how that works.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
It's with me though. The thing is, and I know you guys probably already know this in the back of your hand. Yeah, it's going to be a big move. Maybe the numbers might trickle. We do something different on our end with the people that are with us in Holly Memphis because we're in so many different things, right? So we have a reach. But you know, I'm not here to outshine any master that's before me on the platform that they share with me. So that's the thing is that if he has the love that he has and he has support, it's just like Carl said, it's just up to the individual. Like I really feel like Taskmaster should do some stuff because I really like his personality. So I'd like to see some type of solo show with him.
You should have seen me without my shirt on.
Oh yeah, he missed that. Yeah.
You know, grandfather used to say.
I'll send you a link to my solo podcast, but it's only
I would
audio.
love to chime in on that and share it because this is the thing about me and where I come from. Because I'm urban and because I'm indigenous, you know, people might expect one specific thing. But like I said before, I come from that multicultural background. Now I'm still fucking gangster, but I got some punk rock in me too. You know, I come from a house of bad brains. So
you're a gangster that also wears loafers.
Yeah, or Skechers, or Vans if I want to. You know,
my grandfather used to say, "If you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life."
Right,
and that's true.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I feel like there's potential in it.
I love what I do here. I love doing this job. I love everything about it.
See, and the thing is,
like this nucleus right here, though, I think for PodSquares, I might because like I'm just gonna keep it real. I was kind of like the flesh and bone of this at first. I already made up my mind. But if there's, because you know, like Busy Bone said, if you've got a 40 ounce, right, there's only so much of a buzz you can get off of one bottle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why it's nothing personal. It's like if we're gonna really do personalities and personas, stuff has to gel. That's why a lot of series get cut short. That's why they switch out so many actors for the same character, Batman, Spider-Man, whatever, and you pick like. But in a nucleus like this, the personalities are set and they need to go together. So.
See, and that's why the thing of it is, and again, we love Poe, and Poe, if you're watching this, you know, we love respect that too. A lot of it is he's so used to being lone wolf and he feels like he can only do it himself. And some people are like that. I get it. See, for me personally, a lot of you guys probably would have similar vibes understanding this. And I took my cues from Dini for this. I learned a lot of this based on what my experience with him is. When you do things like this, because that's how I started. I started with him on collabing on another show with different personalities. I always find it's a unique blend when you have you have to have a good core group, like you said. It's a very good thing. You have to have that nucleus. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a long day. I had some words I can't process. Nucleus. But if you have that, and it's very rare, and a lot of people don't get that. But I'm a big advocate. If you have it, you grab it, you hold on to it, because again, it's almost like finding love or finding anything else. It's such a rarity that it's and to use like for Bill, you understand. I think about this term, the Wayne Gretzky term. He said, you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and so if you have something that you feel is good, and I believe we do, and it's not just because I'm bragging or because I want to make it sound. You can kind of feel like instant connectivity. It's not like it wasn't. And even from the time when we had Bones on, like I said, we only had Joe the one time, and Dini just reached out and said, "Hey, I think he'd be good with you guys." And I said, "Sure." And you know, you saw how the chemistry kind of just blends instantly. And again, that's a rarity too. Sometimes, you know, you very seldom find that. So, but when you have that unique thing and something special, you got to roll with it. No matter what happens down the road, no matter how far it goes. At least in my opinion, you want to ride that train as far as it'll take you, because it's worth the journey, if nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, I can sniff out pretty quick the vibe of somebody within 5 minutes. And you know whether to waste your time with them or to engage. And I mean, I have with you guys. And Sam, I'm so impressed you use a hockey analogy. That makes me smile.
See? I've been holding on to that. I've been putting it in my pocket.
Is there a way to share this link without signing up? Because I know we did last time we were here.
There should be. Yeah, it's weird because I know they've changed a lot of things since they updated the site. So I think that's
when
part of
did they
it.
update it? How long ago?
Probably within like the last 2 weeks, maybe.
That's probably why. Can you dig over here on my side? That was not paused. Can you
Yeah,
come over to this side and see if you can see what you can see? Is that possible? Since you're the
I can
master.
Right. Yeah, I mean, what I can also do is if for some reason it doesn't share, I can also send you the link there. If you want to send it out too, you can. If we go off, I mean, I can always. We can do that
I want to see
also.
if we can do it while we're live. Is that possible?
We can try. Let me see.
Let's try.
I can. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let me send you the link. Give me a second. Let me.
Because I tried to copy and paste that StreamYard, but it's not going.
All right. Let me do this. You guys keep entertaining there. I'm gonna try to drop out too quickly. I'll be right back.
And Sam,
Hey, no, you know what, Task? We ought to do a show together.
See? See?
I think, like, look. So if this is Raw, the wrestling show. If this is Raw, then you and I should do.
Yeah, well, I will. I want to be Mr. Fuji.
Hey, I'm all with it.
Nikolai Volkov.
We could do the SmackDown version of this. Like
I have not paid attention to wrestling since I was 16 in 1991. So
yeah,
I don't.
I'm just saying they had two different brands, but they were the same thing. So I'm like, the way that Sam and Haas does, I'm like, we should do something similar, just probably be a little different.
There you go.
If Sam closes it up, I'm going to put him in the penalty box.
Don't try to copy me. You can't do that. That's not. Yeah, no. See, that's.
I'm joking with you.
No, I know, but see, you're trying to use a hockey term, but I already used one. You can't. That doesn't work.
No, but you see, Sam, you are avant-garde. You are leading the pack, and then they're coming in your way.
That's true. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll take that as a compliment. Then you're copycatting me, so that's part of it.
We like to call you a trendsetter.
Hey,
right. Well, I appreciate
you guys hear about the 42,000 STD epidemic that happened in Houston? Scary.
I heard a little bit about. Yeah.
Oh God, what the hell?
Now, are these from ladies and men of the night, or this is just in the general population?
Well, during the this is called PodSquares. What do we call it?
PodSquares.
Yeah, PodSquares. Yeah, this was during spring break, and they were like, basically everybody was going in raw, pun intended. And I was just like, okay, that's wild. That you would think that in 2026 it's safe.
Yeah.
I mean, when you consider how many prophylactics they went through in the Olympics, they had to reorder a whole whackload of them.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
By the way, Bill, you haven't missed anything about wrestling since you stopped watching it. Just saying.
Say what'd you say, Brother David?
Bill, you haven't missed anything regarding to wrestling.
Oh no!
The last 30 years? Oh, probably.
Well, I'll tell you what you did miss. If you had tuned in since '91, it actually ended in '90. I'll say '98. Well, really 2000, because I'm going to tell you right now, I've got a gang of DVDs. Yes, I still do DVDs, because if my internet acts up for my Fire TV or something, I just pop, or I feel like they're trying to MK Ultra me with shows that I don't want to see. I just pop in what I want. But what I was getting at is, I have a gang of ECW DVDs, and ECW will always and forever.
Was ECW was that the one with Rick Martel, or he was AWA?
No, he was AWA. Then went AWA, and then WWE. But no, that was the one with Raven, because those guys went to WCW and WWF. But I'm saying that ECW was probably the closest you'll get to deathmatch shit. And the only thing that makes it more real than anything is that these guys were their own stuntmen, meaning as they were the only guys that probably got honest CTE outside of football.
Yeah.
When they were taking bumps, it wasn't the white stuff.
Right. That's so. See, this is what I like. See, you guys got to know that when you're talking to me, my 3 highlights discussion outside of the social political stuff will be music, comics and media, or wrestling. When you're talking the hardcore era, you know what I'm saying? Because
my highlight was when I was like 15 at my local town. I saw Andre the Giant versus King Kong.
Now, see, that would have been a classic match of the ages.
And you should have seen it bend in the middle of the ring.
Well, look, that's what happened. There's a match. Look on YouTube and type in Taz versus Bam Bam Bigelow. They caved in the actual ring.
Oh, it actually collapsed?
And it collapsed in.
Oh, wow.
Then they had a sequel match where because in this wrestling brand, you could fight, like literally, they're mad outside the ring. Taskmaster and guys were little to none. So they were always doing death match type shit.
Like
in this particular rematch, Taz is probably about my size. He's probably like 5'5", 5'6". You know, Bam Bam Bigelow's pretty tall. He's probably like 6 foot something, right? So he spins on Bam Bam and does like a headlock and spins him, and then they fall into the catwalk that leads to the match. So that's what I'm saying. These guys were just insane. And like
nowadays, does the WWE bring their own ring to the dark shows, or do they rely on the one that's there?
Well, nowadays they actually do bring their own setups. Yeah. They do.
Because I think when I saw it, I saw it was a boxing ring, and I don't know if that was the same.
They would do that kind of stuff, but not anymore. They had to set their own stuff up, and that's the crazy part is that was the punk rock era of wrestling. Now, I feed off of anything WWE that took from that era, which was the Attitude Era, which is when WWF got hardcore.
Oh yeah.
Began to get hardcore because they were getting wrestlers from ECW, so they could have that.
I mean, there was a time where on Saturday nights they did Saturday Night's Main Event instead of Saturday Night Live. Like it was getting that kind of ratings.
Yeah, I remember that too. And so look, when McMahon bought everybody out, he took all those brands, Taskmaster, and he uses them now, like American Bash, anything from NWA, he can use it now. Well, he can't use. He can use WCW, but believe it or not, Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins actually owns NWA.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's like back to the type shit. Who would have ever thought that?
Now, I know you're in the wrestling, though. I heard a rumor of Ric Flair coming back for one more match. Is that
it could be possibly be true because he's doing a lot of commercials and stuff. It's like, I'm not trying to be mean to him. Much love to Ric Flair, the godfather of being a superstar with the shit, right? But yeah, I could see that because it's like he won't die. I don't know.
I mean, the guy's a walking alcoholic.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's got to be a adrenochrome because he won't give it up, bro. And he looks.
I saw once where somebody bought one of those things where you pay $500 and they'll make a, happy birthday, and he was just smashed out of his gourd on a bus.
Look, listen. He outlived Hulk Hogan, if that tells you anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Like walked up like Hogan, and he outlived the guy. He's a fucking beast, man.
Hey, did you ever hear about Andre the Giant's mudslides?
No.
Okay, so Andre the Giant was known for being a big drinker, and he loved food. He could literally drink 100 beers in a night. Like he was just
100. Record I think was 117 beers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, but it also agitated his stomach.
Yep.
And he used to wear that one piece, one shoulder,
and he shit on himself.
If you got the mudslide, the mud slid down his leg onto the guy below.
Appetizing. That's
Wow.
Could you imagine?
I heard a story of Dr. D. David Schultz getting the mudslide right all over his stomach.
Are you talking about Dr. Death?
It was Dr. D when I was. He had blonde hair, blondish hair, curly.
Okay, Dr. D, that's the guy I gotta look up.
Yeah.
That kind of gives me a bad indication of like when a porta potty kind of spills over. I kind of imagine it's what a normal dump is like for him. So
that's scary.
I don't know.
When Dave comes back on, you'll have to give us a proper introduction. He seems like he's a pretty cool dude. Is he helping run stuff with you or something?
So David's he's there. So David is one of the other guys we have. He does a show on there. He's one of the other talent that we have that does. He does a lot of sports stuff. So we offered him to come on. We're trying to expand. We have some other guys we want to. I think you might have met a couple others that plugged in. We're trying to plug a few more in. And what we want to do, actually, this is fun too, because the idea with this show specifically, if we get enough of the talent involved, we kind of want to play musical chairs with the cast members. So it might be a rotation of us one time, could be myself, maybe one other person, and a whole different wave of different people. So we're trying to give FaceTime to everybody who wants to come on. And so, because obviously we don't want to make it too large. What's that?
It's a good way to promote. It's a good way to cross collab. It's a good way for people to get to know the personalities.
Yep. And we're all trying to get to know it because we're building. People are growing and coming on. Like we've had a lot more people that have added. Which actually, since you mentioned that, I may as well put this in here because I know Bill worked really hard on this, and we'll show some of the Taskmaster's very well done designs. I'm going to let you do I'll let you do the ad. I'll let you do the sales pitch though because you're good at that. So I have the one.
All right.
So speaking of,
I'm mostly a sports and game show fan.
Yep.
Game shows.
He is.
He's on the game show.
He is. And David, we are working on the other show, which we're going to talk about that later. I did talk to Brian tonight. So we're going to get you guys hooked up. We'll talk about that. But some of the other shows that we are looking for, I'm going to let Bill talk here. He's really good with this one. I'll just put up the flashcards, make sure you can see them, hopefully. So we're looking for some new talent we want to add. Actually, first of all, let me do this. Speaking of Pagosi, give a shout out. So we'll see. I think maybe Bones will like this photo. We have some new updated photos for Three Amigos. We have a new poster that we're going to sign that Bill did design. I kind of like it. Here's the new one.
Oh, that's nice.
That looks better, to be honest.
Yep. So we're going to use that. We're going to see if we get some hard copies. We're going to sign it. I think it's going to be kind of neat.
Oh, I'm hoping we get some of the girls down below.
Hey.
Yeah, I like that.
Be careful what you wish for.
We can get some hip hop girls. We can get some rocker chicks. It doesn't matter.
Oh, be careful what you wish for.
That's what I can say.
They should have had a beer bottle in Pagosi's hand.
Oh, that was the other show. We have something similar. Here's another one. Speaking, actually, let's go back up. I was going to do the promotion. Thank you for that one. We have another one for that. So we have, before we do the podcast announcements here, we have a couple shows we're looking for. We do have some announcements for some shows coming up, which I have the photos here. Oh, well, I don't think Skin and Bones saw this one. We have some new artwork for us. Bill did this for Big Hoss.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I like that.
And then he did one for me. But then we also have where's our show now?
I might have to get one.
Skin, what you got to do is put me in on your chat in Facebook, and then a picture, and then I'll go to work.
That's what's up, man.
We can do that. I can send it to you because I have the number. We can do that. But we also have, where's the other promo photos? Did I not add them on here? Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. We do. Oh, I'm going to add them real quick. We have 2 show announcements coming up, and you guys, everybody's invited. We might do a couple of them here, but we have, actually, I think we're going to do, we may end up, not videos. Why is this? Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. We might do this. We have 4th of July coming up over the summer, and we have, let's see, where's the one? New ones. That's the one. Oh, we'll see if maybe Bones wants to partake in this one. So the first one we have, talking about challenges. This is an oldie but a goodie. We have the cinnamon challenge coming up. Time to be determined. That's going to be on Three Amigos podcast. Each of us have to swallow a spoonful of cinnamon without drinking any liquid whatsoever.
Oh wow.
So we are going to try that. That's coming up. You guys want to?
Is our not?
Is what?
You guys are. I'm not.
Oh, I see your picture in there.
That doesn't mean I'm doing it. You didn't.
Oh, well.
You put the picture in there without my permission. I'm not doing the cinnamon challenge. I made it very.
Hoss, you know you got it in you, man.
Well, the poster says 1 spoon, 3 dudes, total chaos.
Yeah. Does that mean we all have to take from the same spoon?
No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that. We got some promo things for that. But aside from...
I'm telling you, I'm not doing it.
And aside from that, we also have... This is one Bones talking about. We also have our... Since it's 250th birthday of America, we also are doing the Three Amigos Presents, the Three Amigos podcast show, a special 250th birthday episode this 4th of July. It is not a beer bottle, but as you can see, the fireworks were a nice touch for Poe to be holding there.
Yeah.
That's coming up. We'll give you guys time and date when we get closer. I'm not sure if it's going to fall. It'd be fun if it falls on 4th of July, but I don't know. You guys can stay.
And you'll notice Sam likes his wieners.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, there you go.
Sam Crow.
What?
I got a backup spot for us for our camping trip.
Okay.
Do you guys live in the same city?
No. Nope. We're on almost opposite ends of the coast, in fact.
And I am not even in the same country.
Yeah,
he's in Canada. He's Canadian. Eh?
It's called Telluride.
Okay. We could do that. Oh, also speaking of photos, we can talk more about that after. Let me know.
That's if get a spot at Chatfield.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll look at that. Here is the new artwork. If you guys are looking for the YouTube channel, here we have the backdrop there. Bill was nice to put together, so you can check that out on YouTube available. And this episode is on there now. It's the very first inaugural.
That is the photo background for the Facebook group that we can now announce.
Yep. Oh no, I forgot. I had the other one for the YouTube channel. I'm gonna actually change it to this. I'm gonna put this on the YouTube channel as well, just so you guys can find it. I just have to edit that. I'll do that when I edit this video tonight. Yeah, you can check out the Facebook group that is there. And now, lastly, just real quick, we have a couple announcements here we want to share with you guys. Why do I have this on here twice? That's really dumb. But then again, this is me. So we have a couple shows we're going to announce there, but just in case you guys are watching, anybody watching really, if you are interested and want to do some shows, we have a couple categories we're looking for, and we'll let Taskmaster Bill go ahead and give the spiel. So the first one I'm going to throw up is, since it was yesterday, technically the irony of it, or 2 days ago.
And saying that after we're done, I may go to the garage.
That's good. That's a whole other thing, but sure.
Okay, now we're looking for genuine talent, or those that want to get into the business of podcasting. So we have a number of shows we're trying to coordinate, and we're looking for talent that's out in the wild that we're not aware of. So the first one is join the Green Herb, as in Herb Tarlick, right?
Yep.
420 Club. Essentially, if you want to talk about your experiences, the cannabis culture, growing, the clothing, hemp, medicinal uses, whatever you want to bring to the table, please do. Because we have one, I won't say who, but we have one co-host already, but we would like to have someone else to be with them.
Yep.
And
be a grower. Be a grower and a shower.
I'll take your word for that.
Okay.
Oh man, I just seen something, man. What about a green goblin who's just oozing green goop, smoking a slimy stoke?
There you go. See?
Hey, if you want to be the co-host, you can bring that as your mascot.
There you go.
Oh Jesus!
It could be your little leprechaun.
It'd be like the little green goblin on your shoulder that wants to jump through the screen.
Or it'll be like that guy that's in the horror movies, the short midget.
Yeah, leprechaun.
Yeah,
it'll be his cousin because he did go to
that's his cousin. His cousin Leroy from the Hood.
Right.
Yep. But that's one. That's one. We also have here's another one. These are some other ones we have too, but we're looking for all kinds. But we'll kind of mix around here. But
we've already filled.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I got. Take that off. Scratch that.
We had it available.
Sorry, my bad. This one's still available. There we go.
Okay, so what we're trying to find is, we know that it's very popular true crime. I know the female audience really likes it. I've noticed, and I mean the guys do too, because I love Blood and Guts as much as anybody else. So if you want to be a podcaster focusing on true crime, it doesn't have to be Blood and Guts. It could be whatever the crime is. It could be corporate crime. It could be break-ins. It could be abductions. It could be missing kids, whatever it is. If you have the ability to research it and do it, please join us up. We don't care if you're male or female, if you're young or old. As long as you're over 18, you can participate.
Ideally, yes. And then we also have, let's see, I'm not sure I don't repeat myself. See, part of it was I had a couple of these out there. Oh, this is one of the newer ones. Maybe Bones want to do this one. I don't know. If you guys are interested in this one, this is one of the...
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
We're looking we're looking for one about
for love.
What the modern dating scene is like. Now, it can be from a male perspective. It could be from a female perspective. It could be a couple together, or two bros, two homies who are looking for love. Could
or
be two
homies that are in love.
Yeah.
Whoever's looking for love that isn't self-love, we would love for you to get on this podcast and really tell us what it's like. I mean, for me, it's been 15 years since I've been on the dating scene. God knows I'd walk into a bar and not know what to do anymore. But those people that are out there in the trenches, what are some of the challenges? What are some of the benefits? Well, what are some of the things? How do you have to get yourself done up? Where do you want to go? What's a good restaurant? What's an ideal date to you? What's a red flag? What's a green flag? All these kind of discussions will hopefully take place when we have our podcasters.
And then last but not, well, this is the last one is for podcasts. This is another one. We actually do have one show, but we're going to add another one. This is a fun demographic. Again, if you guys are interested, but.
All right. ASMR. If you're going to ask me what it stands for, I don't have a clue. I'm sure somebody out there does. But essentially, if you're the type of person that likes to hear the tactile squishing, crushing, munching, eating, slurping, feedback, nails on a chalkboard, we are looking for you, because it could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be somebody who's done it before, or somebody wants to try for the first time. My wife really likes going to sound bath, and they always have that bowl that they go around with, and you get that high-pitched noise, or if like a wine glass. So if that's something that interests you, and I do know there's an audience for it.
Oh, yeah.
I know we're going to be particular about who we choose, but if ASMR is your bag, please let us know.
Absolutely. And of course, all inquiries can be at the business email airwaykingdomnetwork@gmail.com. Please make sure you email there. Unless you're going to reach out to social media, you can do that also. But we'd love to hear from you guys.
They can come to our Facebook group and message us directly.
You could do that too. Yep. Either which way. And then lastly, we just want to make this out there because we are trying to expand. We talked about this. Actually, I think we talked about off air, but we're trying to expand more.
Maybe Skin and Bones might know somebody.
Good. Which part? For this part, or we're talking before?
For the one we're looking for
Atmosphere.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah, if you know anybody, send them our way. We'd love to open up that doorway and expand the horizons there.
I'm wondering if Mr. Bones would know somebody about social media.
That's what I'm getting to next. We're looking for somebody who, I'll put the poster up. Not that one. Sorry. That's a sponsor ad. We'll share that. Where is it? Did I not add it? 1 second. Hang on. I got to add it. Boy, I have to. Oh, actually, we have 2 more to add. We should do that one too. This one was a personal request. Although, actually, I won't add that one because we have some potential there for that one that you just created tonight, Bill. We'll save that one.
Well, I was going to say, we can throw it up. I mean, who knows, because things don't always work out based on an inquiry.
Right? I forgot. Yeah, we have one more podcast. We just added it in here. So if you guys are interested, we have one more before I share this last announcement. But here's the last one, newest one.
All right. So spring is in the air. The balls are flying. Don't read into that. And people are having fun out on the baseball diamond. I've been watching baseball since 1983, 1982. I love the sport, but I don't have the time to do it. And we have someone who on our staff here who is a big baseball fan, but we're looking for a co-host. Somebody that knows, the different ballparks, the players, the teams, some of the minor league people, maybe some of the personalities and the up-and-coming people, or if you just want to debate who was better, Mickey Mantle or Ted Williams. Whatever is your vice for baseball, we'd love you to come and talk about it.
Yep. There you go. And now, finally, lastly, more on the technical side, because we're looking to expand our socials and maybe a website too, but just in case.
Yeah, if anybody out there has the ability to do social media. Now, of course, all of us on this panel here have the ability, but quite frankly, we have lives and we're managing, and I've got 2 podcasts on the side.
Yeah.
I've got a 10-year-old daughter. I've got a wife. There's not enough hours in the day. So we want somebody that we can trust who can do a little bit of the legwork for us and keep our socials up. If people want to get in on our network and they contact us and we didn't get the message, basically not a secretary. That's not what it is. This is a social network coordinator, social media coordinator. So unfortunately, at this point, we can't pay, but it could be down the line.
Yep.
And what we're looking for is somebody to keep up with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever else we use, be able to, put up updates, Check to make sure if anybody's replied to one of the posts.
I do manage I manage the Facebook group most of the time. I'm big on keeping an eye on those.
Yeah. I literally just posted something 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So it is an important job. And in case somebody, it's an amazing experience. If you are, say, a first or second year community college student, university student, if you're techie, if you're someone that wants to get the experience so they can put it on a resume, we can do recommendation letters. The possibilities are endless. And if you take initiative and there's something else within the organization you feel that you could use your skills better with, we'll find a spot for you.
Yeah. It's not, it's not difficult. I mean, I've had people ask all the time, like,
internet streets.
Yeah.
I was going to say, can you tell I used to work in sales?
Oh, yeah. Definitely got that gift for gab on the phone. You could sell somebody Comcast or something.
Well, I used to be, I've told this story before. I got my university degree. I came out, fresh, bushy-tailed, and my first job after university was door-to-door sales. You know those people that came to your door for $20, you can get so many oil changes or AT&T telephone plan or video stores. That was me. And if I didn't sell, I didn't make. So you gotta sell.
He was also a part-time Avon lady, which he doesn't want to tell people that.
No,
but we know that
not
too.
Avon lady. I was part of those people that went to your house with the adult products.
Oh, okay, all right. The adult,
the nipple creams and the neck massagers.
They have somebody for that? That's interesting.
Well, they did back in the day. I don't know if they still do. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
He carried a suitcase full of dildos. That's what
was
happened.
this in Canada?
Well, I did not have it in the States.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But see, that's the crazy part is, any place but America seems to always have more fun. So.
True, yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but you know what? 2 nights ago, I went out for a puff. It was fucking frost.
Yep.
On April 22nd, it was frost.
See, it's a shame, Bill. Like, if you still had access to that, like, we could do like the nipple cream challenge if you had some. But I mean,
no, but I do have a personal stash.
Oh, okay. Is that where the jelly is too, and all that? The KY.
Got it. Some days Jen's tired. I got it.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Gotta charge it up.
Self-preservation. What does that say? What did I saw? I saw a joke on that on Facebook. What was it? I'm getting so broke. I'm tired of being so alone because I can't afford the AA batteries anymore.
Oh wow.
So, and there's that post. Actually, I love it. I gotta download it and share it. But it's like somebody posted saying, "I'm done with all these dating apps on Facebook. Like I'm just gonna date myself. Because it's just easier that way." And someone else commented, "Well, you could do so much better."
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
For who?
Okay.
Why do men all come out of the vagina of a female, but they spend the rest of their whole life trying to get back?
Why?
Because there's no place like home.
Yeah.
That's right. It's warm and comfy.
Very, very true.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna switch the conversation 180.
Thank you.
Before, we can only talk about dicks and boobs for so long.
So many times, yeah.
Before I came on with you on my podcast, Land of the Creeps, we're talking about the best movies of 2003. I just watched House of 1,000 Corpses.
It's a good one.
For I don't know, the 5th, 6th time. Do you have a favorite Rob Zombie movie?
Oh yeah.
Well, this is going to be wild. It's something that's really inspired our writing for our company. The Unreleased Crow 2037.
Sorry, the Unreleased which?
No, it's the Unreleased Crow. He was going to do.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He was going
to
go from there to just calling it X Rider or
Yep.
Black Rider or something.
It was too brutal. Apparently.
Well, the thing about that is, is that I won't say they botched it, but they took pieces of City of Angels out that would have been very revelational to the whole Crow mystique. But whoever the Weinstein brothers at the time, they were being dicks, and so that unreleased footage
Well,
came out
you,
on a
you
limited
also heard there were talks of Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. They were going to do a 3-way deal, and but they couldn't because they were different studios, and they just couldn't make it work.
It's always hard to do a 3-way.
Actually, Eminem was going to be in The Crow at one point.
Was it?
Yep.
Eminem,
Crow.
He would have been good at it, I think.
Yeah, but I think that if they would have just, I mean, they could still do it if they just went ahead and just made it whatever rating they had to. I mean, this is the best time to do the Crow 2037.
Well, I mean, like it or lump it, a movie like Terrifier shows there is an audience.
Oh yeah,
I'd have to watch that.
And the director Dominic Leone could have gone with a big studio, but he didn't because they would kibosh half the crap he wanted to do. So he just got his own funding, and if it's rated X, he doesn't care. He's going to still release it, right?
What was that? You made me think of, Hobo with a Shotgun.
Oh, Hobo's Shotgun, Canadian film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rutger Hauer.
Yeah, he killed it.
And it has the guy from Trailer Park Boys gets his head caught in the a manhole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and that's kind of what I feel like Rob Zombie's Crow 2037 would have been like, just a little more darker.
Yeah.
I mean, a little more gothic, should I say.
He gets his head caught in what, Bill?
In the manhole?
In the what?
It's like a punishing, it's crazy, man.
You know, Sam, things that raise and lower?
Oh, yeah, I do, yeah.
That movie was mucho excelente, man. I'm going to tell you, it was a beautiful thing. I'm going to raise up here before I crash and get these things knocked out on the script here.
Don't forget to hit me up and then send me a photo.
Absolutely. Tie me in.
Yeah, and we'll talk more. Yeah, if you got some ideas, share with us. We'll talk later. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely probably going to, if I do something here, it'll be something along the lines of that. We can talk about movies, comics, and I'll catch Bill up, Taskmaster, on the hardcore wrestling stuff.
And while I might not be the co-host, I can be a frequent contributor.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it'll be one of those things. And I'm probably only going to run about 35, 40 minutes.
I was wondering if you were going to get some of your hip-hop and soul connections and maybe bring one of them on.
Well, maybe, but with this, I kind of want to give it a.
Oh, you want a different vibe, a different groove.
Yep.
Yeah, I will give it a special touch because this platform here, people would really appreciate it, and I think it's good for the diversity of what you guys.
Well, the other thing, while you got you for a moment, maybe you could hit him up with Gerald, who does comics.
Oh yeah. That's true. We have a new guy. He's starting his own. He draws his own comics. He does a lot of like the I guess you could say anime version comics.
And his comics are all about superheroes who are for positive mental health. So there's a reason behind it.
Well, it's interesting you said that because normally I wouldn't leak stuff, but since it's you guys, we actually have something called the Psychotherapy League, the PTL.
Oh.
Okay. So it's like it's basically Justice League dealing with like
real life problems.
But it's like Watchmen meets the Justice League during the Cold War, 1940s up to the Cold War, and they're in an asylum.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, and so
the next step to that is making a short animated film about it.
Well, and that would be cool. I mean, it's definitely going to be one of those things that it's not campy at all. That's what I love about it. It's not campy. It's very serious. And I like that because when you said mental health, it's definitely taking the superhero, the villain tropes, because we only do anti-villains and anti-heroes in my writings, right? And what we do with our people. So whereas you're so used to seeing straight ahead heroes, straight ahead villains, we only deal with the anti-hero archetype and the anti-villain archetype.
So you must like the movie Brightburn.
I don't think I've seen it before.
You've seen Brightburn? It's very dark. I wouldn't call it a superhero film. More on the horror end, just because it's very anti-hero.
Yeah, I would have to check that out.
Look up Brightburn.
Oh, Brightburn. Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I hate to say this. I thought you said Raper or Reaper or something. I was like,
oh no.
I couldn't really hear either. So that was
I've seen enough of that in horror films. I don't need to see it anymore.
Yeah, Brightburn. It's a lot sort of. It's definitely like, and they were supposed to come out with a sequel, but they kind of canned it.
Did they? Was it? They didn't. It was getting too dark.
No, because he was dealing with Superman. Because the guy that made Superman, the newest Superman, actually made that film. James Gunn. Okay. James Gunn was going to expose more of the world to like the inside out characters. Basically, if Brightburn first movie was about a Superman who had gone bad, then they were going to do Wonder Woman who had gone bad and a Batman style guy who went bad. But I'm already kind of working that thing, so I'm glad it doesn't have time because.
And at the end of the day, they all slept in the same bed, and it was a different kind of movie.
Yeah, well, the crazy part is that's funny talking about polygyny and people being in one same relationship. Most people don't even acknowledge that Superman's a polygynist, quiet as kept.
True.
Because of Wonder Woman and Lois Lane. And there's even one page, and I don't know what issue it was. I just happened to take a glance at it, but online. But it's Wonder Woman and Lois Lane out having coffee, talking to each other.
Well, who wouldn't want to get it on in the invisible spaceship or the invisible plane?
And the thing is, it's like, quiet as kept. That's where they've got the Midnighter and Apollo theme thing. Now, Midnighter is supposed to be Image's version of Batman and Apollo's their version of Superman, and they're both alternative lifestylers together. Well, most people don't know that concept came from an inside running joke in the comic world that Batman and Superman were really like that.
And if in your comic you put an awkward white man with a beard, that's me.
Yeah, man, you'd be a diabolical anti-villain for sure.
Well, we didn't tell Bones. You have to be on our Christmas card. We're gonna be Santa's elves, and Bill's gonna be Santa Claus. We're gonna have that Christmas card photo.
I can see that.
Yep. See, there you go.
I can definitely see that.
Now, Bones, could you grow a beard like this?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have before, definitely. Yeah, I've definitely done that.
My daughter's never seen me without it. I think I'll just do it one time.
I think we should leave it that way. Yeah, I don't think we should. Let's keep the mystery. Some mystery should be left unsolved. So.
Yeah, I don't very well. I mean, it's almost like your trademark.
Yeah. See.
That in closing, that's the same situation with Abraham Lincoln. Did you know someone wrote him a letter and told him you should grow your beard out?
The little girl, 6-year-old girl. Yep.
Yep. Very strange without it, and it's kind of true as much as I hate to admit it, because I was watching Civil War documentary.
But then I could never.
I love those.
Hair. Yeah, I don't have the hair to do like yours. It just doesn't work for me.
You never know, man. I mean,
see,
this is just my wild Bushman look.
Yeah, but your hair was naturally able to put in those positions. This is.
We'll work on it, Bill. You grow it out. We'll work on it. Yeah.
Yeah, caveman Valentine like Samuel Jackson.
I've had the same hairstyle for 45 years. I ain't changing it now.
We'll give you a nice Jerry curl. We'll get you a Jerry curl.
Oh, I think that'll look good. I'm going to say the truth. The only people that look good in Jerry curls were people from the 80s, and specifically Michael Jackson.
Talk about
in the Soul Sisters with the poodle dudes. My mom.
No. The guy in Coming to America.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The cutest thing.
And here, look at this.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'm thinking Frohawk for that.
A blowout kit, you could have it. You look good with a fro if you had a blowout kit.
See, I'm saying, yeah,
fro man.
Okay,
I'm telling you.
Skin, look up the drummer from the band Boston,
or even average white man.
I guess hair was like it was like Fletch, like.
80s hair, man.
Carlito's Way, Sean Penn had a fro.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
I want to throw like Undercover Brother.
Hey, okay. I always wondered if that was a wig or if that was actually a real.
I wondered too. I wondered.
Yeah.
All right, Skin, hit me up. I'm gonna go in the garage.
All right, guys. Hey,
cheers.
man, we're gonna get back up, man, and it's always been fun, man.
Come back.
Like I said, I'm glad there's a little more space, so we can definitely do a few things together. I just didn't want to seem like I was overstepping. You know, I know you guys have your own cost.
No. We'd love to have you come in. Like I said, just hit us up. You got ideas? We're all ears. So just
if there's enough room for me, there's enough room for anybody.
I was gonna say.
If it is, then I would probably have. If I was going to have a flyer for my own show on this network, it definitely would be wrestling from the '90s, music, and comic media type stuff.
Yeah, we're working on some of that stuff, so we'll hook you up with some people that are doing that same thing if you're interested too, because they're trying to do their thing as well there. So that might be a nice little
like a three-man thing doing that.
Is the Undertaker still involved, or is he done?
Yeah, he's still got some things.
Oh yeah, he is.
He hasn't retired yet. I mean, and he was one of the main reasons why WWE survived. I think he translated into that hardcore attitude thing very well.
But
he's my personal favorite. Yeah,
he's been at it since the late '80s. Like he's
1984, I think, is when he started.
Smart with like those draws on, and he was a real tall guy with.
But I mean, his back and his knees must just be. Yeah.
Well, him being the size that he was, I think he took the shock and the impact probably better than most.
Well, he had to. You had to learn to take the bump, or you'll be. Who's the Hart? Owen Hart.
Yeah. Well, a lot of those guys, man, and that's why I said I like to do the expose on the '90s stuff, on the middle late '90s, because I don't know who told those guys, but somebody in the back room said, "You know what? It's time for you guys to fuck yourself up."
Is there any video of Owen going down?
No, it blanks out as soon as he gets to the ring. It goes. You hear the audio, but there's the camera's cut out.
Screaming and stuff.
Was it a house show or was it on TV?
No, I think it was a Raw. I think it was a SmackDown. It was a.
Well, actually, it was like a pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view, yeah. It was a big event. It was like WrestleMania kind of thing. It was a big event.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, the reason why a lot of those guys didn't end up in the ECW stuff, unless they got laid off and they just want to have some fun, but it would still kind of keep their thing going.
There was a time when Jesse Ventura was trying to get them into the Stuntman's Union.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
yep.
Because that was how he was trying to organize. We need benefits. We're beating ourselves.
Yeah, the benefits. I heard about that, but I didn't know he was. See, that would have been perfect to put him in the Stuntman.
But Vince wanted no part of a union.
Right.
That's why his ass is fucked up. Did you see how he rented person off the road and he only charged him $1,000?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was like, God damn.
Is he going to trial? Did he ever get charged or anything?
Probably not, but
not for that, but for the ladies.
That'll go to trial. Yeah, that'll go to.
All right, I'm gonna go in the garage. Cheers.
Yeah. I appreciate it, Bones. Thanks. Like I said, we'll talk. I got some ideas. We'll throw some things back and forth. Maybe we'll hook you up with some of these people. I think we got some potentials. We were trying to do some more stuff. I think it'll be right in your wheelhouse too. So
yeah, I might call it like media mania or something like that.
Yeah, we could do that. I know they're trying to get it started. So again, I think we got something good there. So we'll chat. I got some ideas too. I'll bounce off you. So we'll talk after too, whenever. But always much love.
Fun. It'll be, and like I said, everything will have to do with just alternative style stuff. Post-punk, the '80s, and then wrestling, and then just like
whatever. Yeah,
favorite movies.
Yeah, we're doing whatever we can, Mike. Our goal is to reach out and have content for everybody. So whatever we can shoot to different areas and different genres, we're all for it. So, let's make it happen. We'll make something special. So that this is the big draw. People want to see it. This is where you get it. So that's what we're trying to do there.
Yeah,
so I think it'll be awesome.
Good. Yeah, I mean, and because I'm going to be real, I was kind of looking forward to the after dark stuff with Pagosa.
Okay.
So I definitely could fill in some. I'm more better after dark, considering the work schedule and all that kind of stuff.
Well, we do have. I'll just show this to you. I have this here because this is an option. I did float something else out to him because he might come on with another guest that they're on late too. But we kind of have this idea for this kind of show. It's like a really late night show. So if you guys are interested there, if you guys want to, I really want to get it running because I like to have that really late night time frame because I know a lot of people are up late. A lot of us sometimes aren't. But if there's a show at least to have some kind of entertainment for those late night owls, those the night owls, the ones that don't go to sleep, the vampires that are up really late. Some idea. It could be one of those like open range, whatever you want to do kind of things. It doesn't have to have a specific topic. It's just your late night entertainment is basically what it is.
Yeah, we could definitely. We could. Yeah, who's up with King Holly Napa supposed to talk about it or something like that.
There you
Because
go. Yeah.
I've got certain hashtags that flow real well, so that's kind of where the traction probably might come. So we could.
Okay, yeah, we can chat about that. That'll be awesome. we'll talk about that. That'll be good. But we glad you could be on here. We appreciate it, and we'll definitely come on again. We appreciate that.
All right, bro. Be good, man.
You too, brother. Much love. Good seeing you.
All right, one.
See ya.
All right, see you guys. See you, Hoss.
Good night.
All right.
See ya.
Adios.
Adios. All right, guys. So we're gonna hang here. We'll have Taskmaster Bill come back. See if we have any. I don't know if he's got any games for us tonight. But we'll do that. Let me just respond here. Blah 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 blah. Okay. And we do have. I'm not gonna do that announcement here. I feel like there was another one. We're gonna do some more. Oh, I gotta do some editing later. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this. Again, please subscribe on our channel. Subscribe on the network channel. It's going to also include a lot of other shows that we have. We're trying to figure out who's going to be on there. It's going to be a great way where you guys can catch us. You can catch others. You can find a little bit of everything. There's going to be all kinds of fun stuff that we're going to do there. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned for that. We'll give Bill a chance to. Do I have any commercials? I said we could take a commercial break. But Bill might be back by this point. I don't know how fast he walks to the garage, but. I don't have any in this one, so it doesn't gonna work anyway. Okay, we'll just give him a minute. Let's see what we got here. What else do we get everything? Oh, actually, speaking of the network, some shows that you can feature, we'll put this up. We may as well talk about that. Actually, we have a couple. So first we have the horror podcast series we're talking about. This is I think it's gonna change during the series. This is the first part of the series coming out. First show gonna be coming out. And you guys can catch that. We'll keep you posted there. We got some other content coming out as well. But some of the shows you can also find, you'll feature like, you can see What's Up Bro there, Three Amigos, music, movie, sports, and stuff. We're going to get on the network YouTube channel. We also have the Willies. Check out the podcast there. Asshole to Asshole, Banter Without Borders, Keeping It Willie, and Voice in the Void. Some of the highlighted shows there. And I gotta post this photo on our website though. I gotta do that. This is going right in the blog section. Yep. I forgot to put that in announcements. I'll do that later. Yeah, go visit the website, jnjproductionstudios.com. You can find a lot of great stuff and more. So there's that. Let me just let's see. Where am I at? Oh, phone. I gotta charge my phone pretty soon. Probably wrap up here shortly. We'll get Bill on, see if he has anything fun for us to do at the end it off. And again, we're planning for it. Make sure you guys catch and check out New Three Amigos podcast, aiming for this Friday night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. What's Up Bro stuff's coming back. We're going to be doing some Saturdays, and we're probably going to shift. If we're doing that, we're probably going to end up shifting stuff to Saturdays and Sundays. We're going to see. I'm still trying to figure out the schedule a bit. So we're trying to get content going constantly for you guys. We want to make sure we have all kinds of great stuff flowing there. So yeah, see what happens. What else do I have to share? This is like and follow. You guys can like and follow us across social media. If you can find it, check it out. Oh, let me run the link tree too. I didn't do that. I forgot something. And I'm going to put up the link tree there. There's Bill.
There we go.
Taskmaster Willie.
Oh, if you ever call me Willie, my mom will cut your balls off.
Really?
Yeah. The one thing she said, my dad's name was Bill. She said, the one thing is, no Willie.
Well, how do you think you were conceived in the first place?
Pardon?
How do you think you were conceived? How does she think you were conceived in the first place?
Oh no, she's no prude. She just doesn't want anything about a Willie.
Well, okay.
You can call me William. My dad used to call me William. You can call me Bill. You can call me late for dinner, but
just not Willie.
Just not Willie.
Yeah. There you go. And put the camera back on. That's perfect. Yeah. We're gonna talk to Bones. We got some ideas. We might have some fun show ideas. He wants to do more, so maybe I never thought about plugging him in. We should plug him in somewhere.
Well, I figured he was a busy man. You ready to go, Mr. Big Hoss?
Yeah.
All right.
Smoking down the doobie. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Shut up.
I don't care how high I am. I will never want to be in a nurse's outfit.
Well, how about we need a secretary.
You know, I was thinking, like, I can speak out loud now. if Gerald has connections that he tells you, I'm wondering if we could get them as maybe the dating people.
Could be.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
don't know.
possibility.
Give him a buzz. I mean, I have no problem giving him a buzz either, but he didn't reveal it to me. He revealed it to you.
Yeah, he did. So I'll message it. We could do that.
Yeah, or even an adult version of dating. Whatever works, you know.
It could be, yeah. I mean, again, I think the theme is play well with. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna chat with you when we're done here. We'll talk about
Yeah.
the
I mean,
conversation with Brian.
nothing is set in stone. We're pretty flexible.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That's really what she said. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so I don't know if you have anything planned. I can pull something up here if you don't. Let's do
I didn't do any trivia because I know Haas doesn't like it.
well, we're gonna do something. I want to do something themed just because that's the wrong thing. Wait a minute. Let me open this up. Sorry.
What the shit?
You're like, what would be fun, but we'd probably get dinged for it, is play a song and see if you can guess it.
Yeah, we'll get dinged for that, but that's
You would get dinged for it. When I was doing music, movie, sports, and stuff, I would get dinged for like 15-second clips. I've heard if it's anything over 5 seconds.
no way.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm looking online. I didn't know this. I forgot they were launching this. They're making a kids meal out of this. I'm going to Burger King.
Why? What's it of?
Star Wars: The Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters May 22nd.
Oh, is there another Star? Do they ever end?
Nope, pretty much not.
I heard that they are rebooting or continuing the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I was never a fan, but I know they have a very large fan base.
Yeah.
I remember seeing number 2 in the theater because a buddy of mine wanted to go, and I kept saying, I hope Frodo gets stepped on by the trees.
Yeah. Let's see.
But Christopher Lee was great in those. I love Christopher Lee.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Let's see. What were we talking about? Let's find some. I
don't want the world to see me. I don't think that they'd understand that everything seems to be broken, and I don't always know who I am.
Let's see now.
Collective Soul was supposed to play our town, but the lead singer got sick.
That's always the way. Maybe we'll do a fun. Let's do some instead of that. We'll do some fun facts here. Let me see if I can find the right
facts. I got lots of fun facts.
I'm sure you do. Oh, you know what? It's Earth. Oh, it was Earth Day. Let's just do that.
Okay, how about this? Paris is the largest French-speaking city in the world. Right. What is number 2?
Oh, South. It's no, that's not South. Is it not Brazil? Jeez, I know it's farther. It's somewhere else. It's an African country, isn't it?
They do speak French in Africa.
My first instinct was South Africa.
I know Cote d'Ivoire speaks French. I know was it Djibouti? Is that the one?
Djibouti.
There's a few of them in Africa that do. But that is not the correct answer. Is probably a 4-hour drive for you.
Really?
Well, maybe not 4. Maybe 6.
Depends on where it is.
It's Montreal.
Oh yeah, that's probably at least a 6-hour drive.
Yeah, you would probably cross at Vermont.
Probably, yeah, something like that. That'd probably be the closest one.
Yeah. Sorry, Haas. But
I gotta get off the restroom, so I'll catch you guys.
Okay, don't fall in.
Okay.
Any more than 3 shakes and you're playing.
That's I thought it was 2, but okay.
That third one is it's optional.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do is since Big Hoss is jumping there, we don't have any fun trivia. I think we'll end it here because we're gonna chat afterward. I want to talk about the combo tonight. So, but I'll leave this link going for you guys. Check out more. We will add once we add more links for the network stuff. We'll put it here as well. We're still putting things together, so make sure you guys stay tuned for more. more PodSquares episodes, more fun, more debauchery.
You guys and girls have no idea how much stuff is going on behind the scenes. Designs, reaching out for guests, getting things organized, schedules.
Yep.
It's going to be within the next month.
Yep.
It's almost like the world will open up.
Yep. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming, all hit at once, and we're going to have a lot of fun things going on. I hope you guys will tune in for that. Follow us everywhere. We'll keep you guys updated. We're going to add some more things too down the road here as well. But we appreciate you guys tuning in there. Again, you can check us out at linktree.com/J_J Production Studios. Give some love and support to the new network YouTube channel. This is the first episode there. So all the stuff from us, not to take up too much space, but I'm just going to do one playlist that's going to have all of our stuff. So it's going to be a mishmash because we are going to offer like between What's Up Bro and Three Amigos and all that stuff. We're going to have that there, but I want to save some spots for the other talent because I want to make sure everybody has their own little section there so that we can feature everybody. But it is growing. We appreciate the support there. We love you guys for that. Again, follow, like, and subscribe for more. I'm glad David could join us tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And in case you forgot,
David is there. So if you 3,000 Hangouts.
Yep.
He's the 3,000 Hangouts is David.
Yep.
He gets some really good guests, and I'm not saying that just to blow smoke. He gets some good guests. If you're a sports fan or you like game shows, he gets guys and gals that know what they're talking about.
Yep. So you got a good chance to catch all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you don't miss out there. You can also catch on Bill's show. We talked about it, but just in case you forgot, here's this
music,
again.
Movies, sports, and stuff. If you like music, if you like movies, if you like sports, and everybody loves stuff, then you're going to want about an hour and a half, usually between an hour 20 and 2 hours of things that come out of my brain and spill out onto the record.
Yep.
So
there you go.
Check it out. I said all your Sony, Sony, Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Cashbox. If you can't find it, give me a buzz.
Yep. Well, that reminds me. I'll talk to you about that. We're also going to add eventually to here on the YouTube channel, but I'll talk to you about that also.
I was going to say I wasn't going to bring that up here.
But we'll I got some more information on that. I'll show that as well. But I just happened to think of it. So, but thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. We love and appreciate your support there. We'll see you guys next time for a new episode. This is, and we are, the X's and O's of the PodSquares. What happens in the squares stays in the squares. We don't always know. Sometimes it could be quite random, but it's always entertaining, always fun. We hope you guys enjoy it as well. And so we say good night there and goodbye for now. Catch you all next time. Happy rest of your week, and we'll see you guys for more entertainment towards the weekend. But make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. Do the thing. We'd appreciate that. And for more, stay tuned. We'll keep you posted. See you all next time. Good night, everybody.